online Toastmaster Club demo meeting. First of all, I would like to congratulate you all to take the first step to take actions and to make a change. So what is the name in Bhinneka means? Bhinneka means diversity. As in Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity. So this Toastmaster Club is for all of you, people all over Indonesia, and especially those who live in cities where Toastmaster Club are not nearby. So what is Toastmaster? It's toast, something like breakfast. I was wondering myself before I joined Toastmaster because it sounds like breakfast toast. So well, Toastmaster is a non-profit organization where leaders are made. And there are more than 6,500 clubs around the world in 145 countries. So in more countries than McDonald's. And Toastmasters was established in 1994. So it's about 96 years old. Well, for people, when they get old, they frail. But Toastmaster gets stronger as it gets older. So Toastmaster provides us with a good place to practice our leadership and communication style. So today, our theme is your life doesn't change by chance, doesn't get better by chance, but it only gets better by change. It's very true, isn't it? That our life can only get better if we take actions, if we make a change. So I congratulate all of you who come to join us today. So you have taken the right step to achieve your goal. So I will provide you with our agenda in the chat box after this, so you can look around and see and browse it when you need it. But before we start, I would like to share with you that in every meeting that we have 3 sections: prepare speech, evaluation speech, and also table topic speech. And we will talk more with distinguished Toastmaster Pipit, who will talk about or discuss about all things Toastmaster. So now, let me introduce you to our general evaluator, Ben Whitaker. Ben has been with Toastmaster for more than 2 years, and he left Bali for 4 years. He enjoyed public speaking, and he enjoyed teaching his students on building their confidence in public speaking. So please welcome Ben Whitaker.
All right, everyone, welcome to Toastmasters Club, Bhinneka Toastmasters Club. We have a crazy meeting for you guys today. And again, like distinguished Toastmaster Natalie said, we are worldwide. And as a general evaluator, I've compiled a team to evaluate this whole meeting, and they're all over the world. Let me first introduce to you our grammarian. Toastmaster Charlie Domawal is an epic teacher, an international resource speaker, writer, blogger, and undisputed table topics champion, scrolling all over the globe. Also ran a mile while hopping on one leg going backwards because of a bet by a friend. Or at least that's how the story goes. So let's welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster Charlie Domawal.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and friends. I am so glad to be with you all the way from the Philippines. Yes, as your language evaluator, it is my duty to introduce the word of the night, to take note of the gems and the germs of the meeting. Do I have to introduce the word of the night now?
Please.
Okay, so please allow me to share my screen.
Who is
It
that?
says here only the host can share in this meeting. Please allow me to share my screen
Yeah,
so I
you
can
can share
project
now.
the word of the night. Okay, thank you. All right, fellow Toastmasters and friends, our word of the night means to become different or to make something or somebody different. So it can be a verb or a noun. If it's used as a noun, it's synonymous to alteration, variation, modification, transformation, or revolution. If it's a verb, alter, yes, modify, transform, or revolutionize. Any guess what the word is?
Change.
That's right. The word is changed. You are correct. And of course, as your language evaluator, I'm going to show you two sentences as to how I use this word in our meeting. So the first usage is this. If you change your mind, you know where to find us. And the second usage is change is necessary or else you will decay. Now, fellow Toastmasters, friends and guests, I know that you have learned one word tonight. And as a measure of you having learned this word, I encourage everyone to use the word of the night change whenever possible, especially when you are called to speak, be it the prepared speaker, table topic speaker, the evaluator, or anyone who would like to share later on during our meeting. Now, fellow Toastmasters and friends, as early as now, let me give you two tips why we have to master at least or learn one word a day. First is to improve our vocabulary. You know what? If our vocabulary is rich, we will never run out of words to describe our feelings, our emotions, or to weave our thoughts and ideas together. And second, which is very important, one usage of the word of the night is tantamount to 1 point deduction from your account later on, which will be done by our accounter. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Charlie. Very thorough. Again, worldwide, coming to us from the Philippines. Okay, next bull taker on my team is from Malang Toastmasters Club. Toastmaster Hida loves cats. She also has a lot of activities such as mountain climbing, motorcycle racing, and skydiving. Or maybe those are all lies. Who knows? Either way, it's a fun conversation starter. So let's welcome our timer tonight, Toastmaster Hida.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ben. Hello, everyone. So I'm from Malang Toastmaster. So tonight I will become your timer. When you deliver your speech or when you do table topic session, make sure you pin me in the screen. So to make you know what times that you have to finish your speech. And here for prepared speech we have 5 until 7 minutes, and I will give you signal green for green for 5 minutes and yellow for 6 minutes and red for 7 minutes. However, you still have 30 seconds to end your speech. And in table topic session, you will have 2 minutes and deliver your speech. And green for 1 minute, yellow for 1 and 30 seconds, and red for 2 minutes. However, you still have 30 seconds to end your speech. So that is for me. So make sure you have to pin me when you deliver your speech. Thank you. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hida. All right. Our next role of the evening that is on my team is the strongest man I know. It's because he deals in heavy equipment. It's also his goal is to cycle around the globe. I guess he wants to start by cycling around Bali. He's a husband of one, a father of three. He's coming from us, from Surabaya Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Julius.
Thank you, Ben. It's such a nice introductions. I'm a bit shy now. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say now. Now, fellow Toastmaster and guests, imagine if you get a chance to be interviewed by CNN or by Metro TV or TV1, and then you go, apa namanya, and it's not the good interview, and your viewer will not enjoy your speech. So my job tonight is to count any filler words, repeated words like and the purpose of counting is just to remind you guys, and you need to change after that, right? To be changed better. Back to you, dear GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Julius. And to continue with our theme of being worldwide, our next role is our ballot counter. Joining us all the way from the island of Mauritius, which is east of Africa, let me introduce you guys to Toastmaster Robin Chan. Take a look at him. Great dude, great smile, great hair, and a great friend. He travels the globe networking through Toastmasters. And the cool thing is when you join this club in particular, you'll get to be Robin Chan's friend too. Let's welcome Robin Chan to introduce Ballot Counter.
Thank you very much, Mr. General Evaluator. Yeah, if you want to be my friend, just leave a comment in the chat. All right, so my role as a ballot counter is we're going to vote for who are the best table topic speaker. I mean, who is the one. So we will count every vote. And later on, once you vote, please send me a private message later so that you vote for the best speaker. All right, so that's all. Back to you.
All right, that is my team. We are worldwide, of course. And again, you'll hear from me later in the meeting where I am going to be analyzing and evaluating from the very beginning all the way to the end. Let's give it back to our Tom of the evening, Toastmaster Urona.
Thank you very much, Ben. Now we are moving to our first prepare speech session. So this is the first session in Toastmaster. And the next is table topics and evaluation session. So the first speaker will be Denny Surya, who is doing his project in level 2, project 3, Introduction to Mentoring. And the title is My Mentor is My Hero. The time is 5 to 7 minutes. And I would like to call Ricky Tionati to introduce and to read the purpose statement of Denny Surya. Please welcome Ricky Tionati. Ricky? Is he here? Ricky?
He's here.
I saw him. Ricky.
I saw him.
Yes.
Okay. Then maybe.
There he is. There he is.
Okay.
I think unmute yourself, Ricky.
Apologies, the connection was a bit unstable. If you give me just 1 minute, hold on, just let me just change the connection for a bit.
A moment of silence for Ricky.
All right. All right. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes. Hold on. So I apologize. I'm really sorry for this, but like I think I missed the objective of the speaker. So would it be possible if it's sent to me to my WhatsApp now? Because I think the agenda, the objective was I missed it.
Danny, is it possible for you to send it now?
Wait, I will open my. Yes, I will send little bit.
What's your password, Danny?
L2 page 3. L2 page 3.
Yeah, but what's password?
Dynamic leadership.
Okay, so I don't have that.
Introduction to mentor.
If I can introduce that so we can save time.
Yeah.
Okay, Ricky. All right. Then Surya, our first speaker for tonight, is going to do his level 2, project 3, introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. The purpose of this project is for Danny to clearly define how Toastmasters envision mentoring, and also for him to share some aspects of a previous experience as a protege. His time is 5 to 7 minutes. And with the speech title, My Mentor, My Hero. My Mentor, My Hero, please welcome Danny Surya.
Okay. I'm audible? Am I audible? Okay. So, hello, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Mediocre teacher speak. Good teacher explain. Excellent teacher show. Great teacher inspire. This is quote from William Arthur Watt. The first time I hear about this quote is from previous Toastmaster meeting. Was from Belfast. This quote popped into my head time into time. It reminded me of my mentoring journey in Toastmaster. I have found 3 great mentors in Toastmaster. My first mentor is Chandra Adiputra. He has a dark sense of humor, and I think he could be a good stand-up comedian. He helped me when in one of the meeting, when my Vice President Education tells to me that he still find my mentor, and he overheard it, and he helped to be my mentor in my first icebreaker speech. In the meeting, after the meeting, he straight away give me homework. My homework is to watch previous Toastmaster champion, and I need to watch it 3 times. And after that, I need to find what they have in similarities. And at first time, I think it's no use. Why I watch another person speech? But when I'm watching the Toastmaster, the video of YouTube, then I really surprised that people could deliver such a good speech. And I found what they have in common is they have a good humor and good structure. Chandra told me that it wasn't enough because there's still you can find. And I watched it several times again, but to fly, I cannot find anything. And I feel stressed. And Chandra helped me to explain what to have a good speech is. And after that, he said to me, I need to send him a speech and he will have to revise the speech. And I sent my speech and he has to revise it. But since it's near my time to speak, I not send it back to Chandra. So I give my first icebreaker speech as the revise from Chandra, but I still not being checked. And I feel that it's very bad. But Chandra motivated me that say, you already have the first step and you already have best stand up and speak. So that is good. And I'm very grateful for the help. My second mentor is a stable man. He has a business in hospitality industry and also it has a great charisma. He is Krishna Chiepa. In the first meeting, he said to me, what is your short-term goal, medium-term goal, and long-term goal? And we discussed in the meeting, and then he helped me to have a skeleton of the speech. So Krishna Chepa has different style with Chandra. He has a bullet point for speech. And after I make the speech, he will revise it until it being finalized. And after it is being finalized, I need to make video of my speech to him. And we will discuss what is good in the speech and what is bad. And I can implement in my speech. And then it is time to give my second speech. And when I give my second speech, everyone can tell that I resemble Krishna. And I am really grateful to Krishna because he helped me to have this lyric. And the last one is that's what I mentor is. So let me remind you again the quote. Mediocre teacher speak. A good teacher explain. Excellent teacher show, and great teacher inspire. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Danny. Maybe.
Corona, you're on mute.
Burana, you unmute.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Danny, for your speech. The timer, what is the time? I think the timer can later put it in the chat box. Maybe we move on to Pipit. Our next speaker is Pipit, distinguished Toastmaster Pipit, who will discuss about all things Toastmasters. So she will answer your questions about Toastmaster. Pipit has been with Toastmaster for 10 years, and her short-term plan is being for another 10 years in Toastmaster. So she is forever Toastmaster. So please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Pipit.
Okay, can everyone hear me? Yes? Thank you. All right. So, congratulations, Danny. FYI, Danny is actually a nerd. He is not just, a nerd. For Danny is actually a compliment. That is actually his job. He's an IT guy, but he take a leap forward by joining Toastmasters because public speaking is never his forte, he said, but he did not give up. And then he wanted to learn more and more. That's why he's in Toastmasters. And actually, it was a really difficult for Danny, he told me, to speak in front of even more than 4 people. But then the fact that he now could speak in front of more than 30 or 25, actually a huge deal. So congratulations, Danny, for delivering your project. All right, so let's start with a little quiz from me. In how many countries can you find these companies? Just sound off, unmute and tell me. Can you
100
guess?
countries.
100 countries?
Yes.
Well, yes and no.
Everywhere. Even in the village, you also can find it.
Yes, right. We're so sick of them. But this is the statistics. This is the statistics, guys. Starbucks can only be found in 78 countries. McDonald's, 114. Toastmasters, 145. So you can actually find Toastmasters in a lot more countries than these 2 famous companies. Now, let's move on to the next one. How old are these organizations? Can you guess? United Nations, the World Bank, Toastmasters.
United
60?
Nations should be 1945.
Yes, 1955 is around 75 or 76 years old. Yes, that's correct, but only for United Nations and the World Bank, because Toastmasters are actually 96 years old. So Toastmasters is even older than United Nations and the World Bank, right? And you might be thinking to yourself, what's the big deal? I mean, no big deal, 145 countries, 96 years old, right? But this is actually pretty big deal because it's actually super difficult for Toastmasters to expand in 145 countries and then to survive the test of time for 96 years because it's not a company. It's actually run and fueled by volunteers like me, like Natalie, like Ben, like Burona. We're volunteers in Toastmasters and everyone who are the role takers today. No one's get paid to do this thing. So this is pretty amazing because if it's a company, people have motivation, they get paid, that's why they do their job. But in Toastmasters, no one gets paid. So to survive for 96 years and expand in 145 countries, only fueled by volunteers, to me, I think that's pretty amazing. But what's the secret, right? You might be telling yourself, you might be asking yourself, what's the secret? Well, I can only speak from my perspective because I've been a member for 10 years, and this is why I'm faithful to Toastmasters, right? Let me take you back to 2010, not that long ago, only 10 years ago. Actually, in October, that time I just moved from Netherlands to Indonesia, back to Indonesia, and I got a job at Medan International School. Actually, one of my colleagues is here, Imelda. And then I coach debate also, among other things, in this school. And then my principal asked me, so Pipit, you're a debater, right? Do you want to learn about public speaking? Well, I was a debater, right? I think I'm pretty good. I'm okay. I mean, I know how to make a point. I know how to express my ideas. And like I've said before, there are so many, I invited legendary debaters here in this Zoom meeting. With their names alone can strike fear in the heart of the opponents. You know, those kind of people. Well, I feel like I'm okay. I don't need to learn public speaking more. But then she told me, or she asked me to be exact, but what kind of person are you? Don't you want to learn more? Don't you want to get better? And that kind of struck the right chord for me because yes, I'm actually self-proclaimed a lifelong learner. I do want to get better and better, and I don't want to stop learning because this is my personal belief that we never stop learning because life never stops teaching. So why should we stop learning, right? That's why I joined Toastmasters, despite the fact that I felt I was fine in public speaking. But then when I started joining Toastmasters, I started to learn more and more about it. It's not only about public speaking. What I found more fascinating is actually the community of Toastmasters. This is a community of dynamic lifelong learners. I love these two books, Barking Up the Wrong Tree and Outliers. And I put the word Sarawak there because right after this meeting, I will go to Sarawak Toastmasters Club meeting. They will talk about books. So they have a book club. We have a book club also in Toastmasters. So in this book, it says we need to pick the right pawn. No one is successful by herself or himself. We need a really good community to propel us to success. So in my opinion, Toastmasters provide this type of community. I found people who never stop learning and they keep growing and growing, just like Danny, because he had a really good job in IT, but it didn't stop him there. He wants to learn public speaking, which is totally a foreign territory for him, right? And I'm actually privileged to know somebody like Danny. And also, because we join this type of community, then I found out that actually by joining Toastmasters, I can be a super connector. And then from this book, Blueprint and Humankind, actually they said most of successful people are actually super connectors themselves. Well, I know there are as many ways to success as there are people. You know, there are 1,000 or 1 million ways to succeed, basically. But the general rule here, at least according to this book, we need to be the super connector if we want to be successful. In Toastmasters, if we join one club, it's the same as joining 65,000 clubs around the globe because they are accessible to us. So we can join their meetings wherever they are, right? So this is one baby step to be the super connector, especially during the pandemic, because almost all clubs are doing their meetings online. But if you're wary with this pandemic and you cannot wait to travel, this is also good news for you. Because if you actually visit a certain country in person, three-dimensionally, right, not just on YouTube or on Toastmasters, you also have the chance to visit a lot of these clubs. Now, let me give you an example. These three crazies, I said, Natalie, Robin, and Ben, this is the list of countries they have been attending Toastmasters meeting, right? Even a country you've never heard before, such as Mauritius, for example, they do have Toastmasters clubs there, and you can also attend their meetings, getting to know people, and then people suddenly spot you and then try to get to know you, invite you to their next meetings. It's just a really fun community and very dynamic. But you can also visit in person. I myself cannot wait for this pandemic to be over because when I travel, I always try my best to carve out time finding what is the Toastmasters Club in the city. So this is, for example, when I went to Singapore, I tried to find out what Toastmaster meetings were available that day, so I could visit them. And then they welcome me. They'll welcome me. And this is a tradition in Toastmasters, because if we are fellow Toastmasters, they will welcome us. So you have potential friends in every city, big cities of the world. And this is how you do it. Once you become a Toastmaster member, you can log in, right? And then say you're going to Tokyo in September 2021. You just need to Google Tokyo, and there will be a lot of clubs show up on the map, right? So this is, you can choose even from the time when you're available, also maybe from the distance, when is the closest to your hotel, and you just need to click the club and there will be contact person there, the email, the phone number, so you can just make an appointment. Can I come on the 21st of September? Sure. And then you just go there and then they will welcome you. So basically you have 65,000 clubs ready to welcome you wherever you are. This is a really great way to make friends and be the super connector. And if you were wondering whether Toastmasters is legitimate or not, well, these are the companies and institutions that already have Toastmaster clubs. So we even have Departemen Keuangan RI, the Ministry of Finance, and even University of Indonesia and ConocoPhillips, and all of these institutions have Toastmasters clubs. Now, the gift of being super connected. For me, it opened a door of opportunities. For example, I had the privilege to be interviewed in radio stations to promote Toastmasters. And also I did a really high level of, multitasking there. Having breakfast, being interviewed on the radio, and taking a selfie at the same time. So this is, a high level of multitasking. And also, no, I'm just joking, you know, right? Okay, and also you can also do some personal branding for whatever specialty that you have. Because people in Toastmasters know I coach debate, so they invited me in Bangladesh to coach about debate. To give training about debating. And also our business women here, Burona and Natalie, they were invited by one of CIS Big Comments, actually our sister organization. So they were asked to give a talk. And also, if you like books, you will be asked to review books. This is one of the book reviews that we do. And there will be one tonight in Sarawak. If you're interested, I can share the meeting link. And also, we can also strive to be better by joining contests with perks. What are the perks? Well, this is my trophies from the first 4 years in Toastmasters. So I stopped joining contests 6 years ago because I'm tired of winning. I'm joking. All right. So I'm not tired of winning. The only reason I stopped doing the contest so a person like Natalie can win. Okay, joking. And then you get to do your contest in other countries like Brunei or Kuala Lumpur, or depending your, if you win the trophy or the first place, you move on to the next level and next level. And the good thing is, if you win at the district level, you can go to United States to compete for free. So it will be paid for, right? And depending on where the international convention that time. Actually, 2020 was supposed to be in Paris. So, but then, pandemic happened, so it didn't happen. Too bad, so sad. But it could have been in Paris. And if you win in district contest, you can go to this international convention for free. Flights paid for. And to give you a little bit of a glimpse of me, even after I had an accident, I still joined the contest and I won. All right, so this is just a little bit of perks in Toastmasters. leadership experience from club to international. So we get to be the club president, we get to be the Ministry of Finance of the area, we get to be the director of the division, we get to be the club growth director of the district. There are so many positions in Toastmasters that are available if you want to challenge yourself to this leadership position. For example, 5 years ago, I took a position as Division G Director. So I had to lead around 300 volunteers. So it's even harder, in my opinion, than a company because we don't pay. I didn't get paid myself. So you need to lead people who have to do their job, but without even getting paid. So it really takes the art of leadership to do that, in my opinion. And they flew me to Kuala Lumpur to get this training, blah, blah, blah. So there will be awards for your leadership. It looks great on social media, also build your resume and blah, blah, blah. And if you're the top 3 officials in the district, you also get to go to the international convention, usually in the United States, for free as well. So the Toastmasters will pay for your flights. Like this 4 people, 2 years ago, I think. It was in Chicago, I think. All right, and then Toastmasters is a safe place to practice communicating your ideas with great impressions. So in my opinion, ideas are the currency of the 21st century. So if we don't have an idea, we need to be worried. Or if we do have an idea, we still need to learn how to express our ideas. If we know how to express our ideas, we still need to learn how to express our ideas with great impressions. So actually, this is a lifelong quest to be heard, some people say, right? And from these books, I learned that to achieve the level of expertise, we have to invest deliberate and conscious effort to practice. So in my opinion, Toastmasters is a safe place to practice doing that. And how to practice in Toastmasters? Well, there are so many ways, but this is the 11 pathways that are prescribed by Toastmasters. So basically, there are 11 tracks you can choose from, right? For example, I put 7 examples there of one of the examples of the pathways you can choose. Sometimes you have to take the personality test first to find out which one suits you the best. But you can also disregard the result of the personality test and choose whatever your heart tells you, basically. And after you do this pathway track, this is how it looks, by the way. After you choose, for example, this is persuasive influence, there will be some level and some examples. There will be manuals or guide how to do it. There will be the evaluation form. So all of these technicalities, but every pathway has 5 levels, right? And then every level, after you complete every level, you will get certificate. So this is example. I stole this off from Burona's presentation. So this is the certificate that she got for her pathway program. And this certificate is recognized in 145 countries. We actually help so many of our members get scholarships abroad because of, this will add on their resume. And of course, this is the reason why we want to charter Bhinneka Toastmasters Club. This will be the first online club in Toastmasters in Indonesia. So we're so proud of this club. And the benefit is almost obvious, right? We're well connected. You can deliver your speech or your project anywhere as long as there's internet connection. And you can also do it from the comfort of your home. You can also save money and time because you don't have to drive all the way to the venue or pay for the gas, pay for the public transportation, and yada, yada. So this is the obvious benefits of joining an online club. And the membership fees, I think it's very reasonable because a lot of courses in Indonesia is actually much more expensive than this amount. So per month is 110,000 rupiah, not US dollars, thank God. So only in rupiah, but because this type of program is like an ongoing program. We don't take month by month payment. So it has to be, say, in 10 months in one go. So it's 1.1 million rupiah to be a member from the 1st December 2020 until 30 December 2021. And I will also have to pay. So it's not like because I'm one of the committee here, then I don't have to pay. I do. And we need around 20 people per club and only few spots left to be part of our small group right here. And then I will actually call some of the people who have signed up. So I will stop sharing. And then if I call you, please like say something, right? Like I'm here, or hi, I'm blah, I'm from here. I live here. Okay, so let me call one by one. Well, obviously the first member is me. I'm Pipit. I'm a dual member. That means I'm part of 2 clubs. So hi, and I live in Surabaya. The next one is Natalie. Natalie, say something.
Hello, everyone. My name is Natalie. I live and work in Bali, and I'm also a dual member. My home club is in Bali, and this Bhinneka Online, our baby, will be my second club.
Yes, okay. So the next dual member is Burona Wati Wongso. Burona.
Hello, everyone. I am actually a new member in Toastmaster. I just joined in October 2020, and my home base is Hand Toastmaster. But I learned very fast in Toastmaster. I think if you come to our first demo meeting, I show you about the before and after. I started with Toastmaster, and I'm very fast because by end of December, I finished 4 pathways. So
wow,
it's really up to you whether you want it fast or you want it slow. So it's really up to you. So don't look at me and say, well, Purana is so fast, I would like to go fast. But it really depends on your time, on your commitment. You can also go slow because some people finish like 1 pass in 2 years. So it's really up to you. So even if you have something else going on right now, maybe your work, you take another course, it's okay. Just start now because then you can start thinking about your topic. You can pace it when you want to do your speech. So no hurry at all. So it really depends on you. So I would really encourage you to sign up. Then because when you sign up, you make a commitment to start because otherwise you will not take the first step. And I feel
okay.
so grateful that I found Toastmaster.
Thank
Okay,
you.
Pipit, sorry.
So
So much.
I will have to stop Burona before she sheds tears. Usually Burona, after speaking more than 2 minutes, she starts crying. So I will have to stop her. Okay, so the next one is Ben. Ben.
Well, I
Introduce
think
yourself.
Boo Rona just took up all of our time. So yes, this is I live in Bali, Indonesia. I'm from the US, but this is also my second club, and being online, it does help a lot. So back to you.
Thank you. And the next dual member is Ping Hendra. Is Ping Hendra here? Ping, ping, ping.
Also from Bali, and my home here in Bali, and I'm so excited to join this online meeting, and it really helps. And I believe that I changed a lot in the past 3 months. Compared 3 months ago me to the current me, I changed by leaps and bounds thanks to Toastmasters and thanks to the mentor relationship, which you will get to enjoy if you join Toastmasters. So looking forward to have all of you.
Yes, thank you, Ping. Yeah, everybody will get a mentor in Toastmasters. Yes, and a mentor doesn't have to be, better in public speaking, better in leadership. It's only because they have been in Toastmasters longer, so they can help you, right? So there's no condescending position here in Toastmasters. Okay, the next one is Bella is not here right now, but she is a dual member. She is an American citizen, lives in Bali. She will also be part of our little group here. And then the next one is Herman Whitaker. Herman, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm from Los Angeles. My club is here in Century City, and the folks in this particular club have attracted my imagination. inspired me to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so I'm looking forward to being a part of this puzzle. Welcome. Have a great day. See you soon.
Thank you. Well, Herman, you know, it's what, 4 a.m. right now? There, right, Herman? 4 a.m., right? Yes, I'll take that as a yes. 4 a.m., guys. That's pretty good. Can you guys imagine? And this takes a lot of courage, I think, and also, you know, hard work and stuff like that to be able to wake up at 3 a.m. and joining a Toastmasters club like this. And I'm really touched. Thank you, Herman. And the next one is Robin. It's from a country we have just learned, Mauritius. Go ahead.
Hi everyone, my name is Robin. Yeah, I'm currently in Mauritius and I'm in a club in Mauritius called Toastmasters, but I'll be here as a dual member at Bhinneka. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin. You actually can pronounce Bhinneka better than Ben. So
I
congrats
know,
to you.
right?
All right, the next one, something we call as reinstated members. So reinstated members in Toastmasters, you can take a break, right? Although the last 10 years, I never took a break, but there are some people who decide to do that. It's okay because some people get married, some people have kids, some people move places, you know? So a lot of things happen in life and that's fine. So our first reinstated member is Saptana. Saptana, introduce yourself.
What up? Okay, hello everyone. My name is Apta. So yeah, I was once a member. It's I don't know, 3 years ago. Didn't work quite that well because of the nature of my work, which requires me to travel a lot. So yeah, but this time, thanks to this club, I can join, and I hope we can share and nurture each other. All right, best of luck.
Thank you, Saptana. Oh, sorry, did I cut you off? No?
No, yeah.
All right, okay.
That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, the next one is Marendra. Marendra?
Hello all, it is Rendra. I'm from Garut, by the way. The first time I joined Toastmaster 2007, but due to the moving to Garut about 5 years, I absent for about 5 years. And now people told me about the online club, which is very possible to me to join because here at Garut, the animo for people speaking English like this is so rare. It's hard for me to find people that, you know, has the same interest or patience to speak before the audience. So I thanks Pipit.
Thank you, Rendra. Okay, we met actually in Brunei, right? I remember. Okay, the next one is Fifi. Fifi is reinstated as well. Fifi.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Fifi. I joined the Toastmaster around 4 years ago, but the last 1 year I was off because the club is closed. And I thank to Toastmaster Pipit because he's the one who remind me the importance to join the Toastmaster. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fifi. Okay, the next one is actually Dian Fifi, but she cannot be here right now because she's driving. But she is also in Jakarta and she will join us. She's a reinstated member. The next one is Dani. So Dani Yatika. Dani.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, prove it to us.
Good night, everyone. Good night, Mr. Bean. Hi. Okay. Good night, Miss Rona Watiwangso. You are really my inspiration. So I came here. This is the first time join with Zoom meeting, and then I have a new daughter because in here no one, just only me and with two daughters. So I really enjoy. And good night, Natalie Cahyadia. Okay. Good night, Mr. Herman.
Okay, Dani, don't say goodnight to everyone. We're running out of time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, that is, I really enjoy joining with this Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dani. So Dani is really great. She's also never stops learning. And then the next one is our new member, which is Hida. It's my high school friend, guys. Hida, are you here?
Hello, everyone. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Pipit, for calling me Good evening, everyone. Good evening, seniors. Hello, my name is Hida. Live in Tangerang, work in Jakarta. I have one wife and 2 children. My
Yeah,
hobby
not
is
2 wife,
running.
1 children, yeah?
Okay.
Not 2 wife, 1 children, but 1 wife, 2 children.
Yeah.
Okay.
One wife, 2 children.
Don't get it mixed
Yeah.
up. All right.
That is the official, okay?
Thank you.
My hobby
Okay.
is running, playing
Yes.
chess, and reading books.
Okay, thank you, Hida.
Bye-bye.
Running,
Thank you.
playing chess, and reading books. All right, Lailatul. Lailatul, are you here? Lailatul from Situbondo. Lailatul. Okay, well, all right. Well, TMI, Lailatul will get married this month. So congratulations, Lailatul. All right, this is Toastmasters gift for you. Okay, the next one is Teguh. Okay, Teguh, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Teguh will speak later. So it's okay, I will just say Teguh is from Jambi, right? Okay, so Teguh from Jambi and he will speak a little bit later. Okay, see you later, Teguh.
Okay.
And then the next one is, okay. Oh, that's it. I think. Okay, remind me if my list is wrong, but this is the one that we have so far. So we still have a few spots left. Let me know or let us know if you want to join us. I've been told by 1,000 messages that I'm over time, so I will have to stop it right now. So I will give the control to Burona.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Pipit. For those of you who have more questions, then stay after the session and we could try to answer any of your questions, myself, Pipit, Natalie, or Ben. Yeah. And then the next one is we go for the table topics. So I would like to introduce you to our table topic master, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie Cahyadi, who has been with a Toastmaster for 7 years, and she is a businesswoman by day and a champion speaker and public speaker by night. And she likes roller coaster, and she said her life is up and down, but it will go smooth landing at the end. So please welcome distinguished Toastmaster Natalie Cahyadi.
Wow, thank you so much, Rona, for that roller coaster emotion introduction. For your information, I hate roller coaster. Welcome everyone to table topic session. Let me share you my screen so you know what's we're gonna have right now. Hang on. Bum, bum. So our meeting theme today is your life gets better, not by chance, but by change. You have the choice to take that chance to make that change today. And my role for tonight is as your table topic masters. It's a special role that we have in Toastmasters where we open up opportunities for both members and guests or soon to be members to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on different topics, but usually related to the meeting theme. So our meeting theme today is change. So my questions will be related to, not questions, my topics today will be related to our main theme, change. And you will have 1 to 2 minutes. Can I have the timer, Hida, to help me with the timing signal? So if you see green light, it means that you have reached 1 minute and it's the minimum time for you to speak, to be able to be voted on later on. If you see yellow light, it's 1 minute and 30 seconds. It means that you have gone halfway. Quickly consider to wrap up your speech. And if you've seen red light, it means that you've reached 2 minutes and we will only provide you 30 seconds allowance. If not, we will give you the time is up signal. Well, I will give you time is up signal like this. Because we want to make sure that everyone will have more opportunities to speak. Now, the purpose of table topics session is to encourage people to speak in front of the audience, as well as to help us practice improving our thinking on our feet skill. Table topics, we encounter it every single day. When you speak to your boss, during job interview, or just like Hida said, when you're speaking to your wife. So it's an excellent opportunity for us to practice. Now, because our second speaker is overly excited, I had a plan to involve 16 people, but I think now I can only get 12 speakers to speak tonight. And it's gonna be on a different kind of topics as you can see on the screen. So if I call your name, please turn on your video, pin the timer, and make sure you speak for 1 to 2 minutes on this various topic that I will assign you later on. So I will have 3 different categories. The picture, where you see a picture and you just comment on the picture for 1 to 2 minutes, where I will ask you questions and you can answer that, or I give you a quote and you can also give your opinion on that. Are you guys ready? Give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right. So a little birdie told me that Mr. Teguh wants to be the first volunteer. So may I have Teguh on the screen?
All right.
All right, Teguh.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick it for you so we can save time and for everyone else as well. I think this one is good to start. What is one habit that you want to start now? What is one habit that you want to start now? Please welcome Teguh.
Okay, talking about Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Test.
Yes. All good.
Okay. Talking about habit is talking about things that we actually like, right? And talking about something that we actually like, we should really actually have to enjoy when we are doing that. And the things that I really enjoy in doing in my whole life is actually learning about something new that I've never learned before. So for example, even if, for example, I have already been able to speak in English, but also I also would like to also learn other language, even though that probably will going to be a little bit challenge for me, but that's going to be the thing that I will going to like to try in the first place. And then also the things that I like in this particular case, when it is actually about habits, not only about learning, but also I like the thing that I like to do is actually to challenge myself also. To challenge myself in order to see whether or not I will be able to, overcome the obstacles or overcome my weakness. For example, when I was still in senior high schools, my English at that time was like 50. The score of my English was kind of 50. So no, yeah, from scale 0 to 10, my scale of my English at that time like -10. So it's quite bad, it's quite sucks. So basically, the things that you have to do for yourself in order for you to be able to challenge yourself is you have to know your own weakness first. After you knowing your own weakness, then you can see how sucks you are in that particular things. And then after you are knowing that how sucks you are in that particular thing, you'll be able to see and you'll be able to, make a progress or make a plan step by step in order how to be able to overcome that particular obstacles. And then after you have already see like the clear picture or maybe like some technical details on how the way we're going to do that, and then you're going to be able to run that detail one by one, step by step, even though it's going to take years. For example, when I'm still in senior high schools, my dream at that time is actually I would like to, study in a broad country, for example, and also I would like to also have so many friends around the country. But that's the step by step that I have to learn. That step by step that I would like to do as my habit at the end of the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Teguh. Wow, you spoke so fast, just like a debater. Maybe brain habit.
Hey.
Thank you, Teguh. Well done. And moving on to our second volunteer that I'm gonna pick. How about Ari? Because I can smell your bloodlust from here.
Somehow I knew that was coming.
It will come. It is coming right now. Okay, Ari, I'm gonna question for you. I think you're pretty creative, so I'm gonna give you a picture so you can interpret the picture. This one. Okay, Ari, you got it? I'm gonna start.
Right, let me set my timer first.
Sure.
Because I'm colorblind, I cannot see the color cues. And that's not a joke, by the way. I am really colorblind.
All good. We'll help you. You ready?
Okay, can I see the picture again?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. When we see something like the picture, we tend to see what is written. Apparently, what is shown in the picture is a choice between change and chance. But I'm a person who likes to look things from a different kind of perspective. While people see the words and letters, I see the picture. It coincides with the topic today that what I saw was it's a cross. And like all things in life, every day, every time you live this life, you will encounter a crossroad. Be it to change or you leave it to chance. That all depends on you, actually. Those crossroads will always happen. There's no such thing as free lunch. There's no such thing as a tollway, a toll road in life. There'll always be crossroads, and you have to pick it. Now, most people are afraid of picking crossroads. Oh my God, crossroads! Because they're confused. The thing is, in life, there's no such thing as wrong answer or wrong choice. No matter what you choose, you have to stick with it. You have to be responsible with your choice. That's what freedom really is. You have the freedom, you have the chance, be it to change or leave it to chance. But whatever you choose, stick to it. Because at the end of the day, that's just what life is. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ari. Wow. It's not just creative, but it feels like a deep philosophical
Insane.
under the simple picture. Thank you for sharing that. Our next speaker, how about Ayu?
Me?
Whether you're ready or not.
Well, I'm not ready, you know, so yeah, so let's give it a go.
The time is now. Okay. I'm gonna, I think you're pretty creative as well. So I'm gonna give
Not really.
give you a quote then. Great things never came from staying in the comfort zone. Great things never came from staying in the comfort zone. Please welcome Ayu.
Okay. Yeah, it's very true actually. Great things never come from comfort zones. So you have to, in life, you have to take new step to be able to know what is ahead of you. So with those steps, then only you're able to make change. And without change, you will not know what is might be happen, you know, like, so basically the future you may have, like, or maybe it's thinking outside of box, that the changes that it could lead you to successful life. So having something that out of your comfort zone is basically kind of giving you more like a bigger experience, or more like adventurous. And because for me, is living is all about live, not just about like everything. It should be in order. So comfort zone is basically stepping out of comfort zone is basically just adventurous. It's more like about learning something new, moving toward to something better and something more interesting than just being in your comfort zone. That's it. I don't know how many minutes I did. Sorry.
It's exactly 1 minute, right on the
Oh.
dot.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Ayu, for sharing.
Thank you.
And I think it resonated with the story of your life, which I hope you will share someday in our club as well. Because, you know, our beautiful friend told me that you're the first woman who brought coffee to Dubai.
Very much. Yeah, actually, I am. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayu, for sharing that. Hello, the next one should be Herbert. Are you there, Herbert? How about Lutfi?
Lufti.
Lufti, sorry.
Hi everyone. That's okay. People often mistaken my name.
We'll do it again.
Am I audible?
You are audible and visible as well.
Okay. Good.
Your topic. Share screen. I will give you a topic of courage. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts.
Okay.
Ready, Luffy?
Yeah, okay. Okay. When I first time joined the English debate, so because my background is English debate, CMS so I was feeling a bit afraid of not knowing what to talk about. But well, if you overcome the only way to overcome your fear, I guess, is to face it. Because if you're afraid of something and then you don't face it, you will lose that courage forever. It's just like if you have a problems in your life, if you have obstacle in your life, the only way to deal with it is to face it. Like if, for example, if you're afraid of water, then you have to learn to swim. If you're afraid of skydiving, maybe you should try joining the skydiving course or something, right? For me personally, what I'm afraid the most, I guess sometimes I'm afraid of getting out of my comfort zone, to be honest. I still do. I don't know whether it's from with work or job related. So mostly, sometimes, yeah, I still need to take time to man up myself and then to go from that to get out from my comfort zone. So if you're asking about how to overcome fear, yeah, the only way to overcome your fear is to face it. Like it or not, you have to deal with it. So I guess that's all for me. 147, yes. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you, Luffy. I pronounced it.
Yeah, thank you, Natalie.
Thank you. And it's true. Courage is not the opposite of fear, but courage is like fear. You can see fear as face everything and run, or face everything and ride. So totally.
Yeah.
What you're saying. Thank you, Lufti.
Bye.
Let me see. How about Anji Prita? Yeah, you want to speak? Whether you want it or not, you will speak.
Okay, let me try.
Sure thing. I think you're pretty creative, so I'm gonna give you this one. Yay. Please give your comment on this picture.
Oh, well, actually, okay,
Okay,
actually,
so
I'm possible because I once heard that whatever you can or cannot, you are right. So if you are giving a bad suggestion to yourself, it will turn out bad. So I cannot, I cannot remember when was I tried, when was the last time I tried to break my limit. But um, well, but let me recall. Okay, it was on 2016. At that time, I was an elementary school teacher, and I was asked to teach social science (IPS). It was not my field. I am from English language teaching, and I have no idea what to do with social sciences, social studies. So at that time, the topic was history. I don't know how to teach it to my student, but I did a breakthrough. I made a small role play acted by my students, and hey, they can understand it. I made it. It was about Dandel's colonialization, constructing a road from Anyer to Panarukan. I don't know how to make them understand, and I created a role play, and you become Dandels, you become the workers, and hey, they understand. They love it. So yeah, I can make it, even though at first I thought it's hard to do because it is not my field, and I'm supposed to be an English teacher, not a social teacher, but I did it. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Very enthusiastic in sharing your experience, and thank you. Definitely, it's not impossible, it's I'm possible. Thank you, Angie. Next one is Haris. Are you there? On the count of three, Haris. Yes, I can see you. Haris.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, let me give you this quote. 1D, D1. And by the way, this is not One Direction. That's so... One day or day one, you decide. One day or day one, you decide.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible. Are you ready, Harris?
Yeah, should be ready.
Time is yours.
Okay, I prefer day one compared to one day because at life you have to decide. Everything needs decision, so you cannot just simply follow everything. I'm sorry, it's very loud here. But day one is actually the start of everything, and every day, every time, actually you start something new. So you cannot just sit and doing nothing, but you have to do something, doing everything that you like, everything that you love, start something new, because you only live once. So you do not know until what time that you will still have a good life. So you have to use it correctly, you have to use it faithfully, and also at the end of the day, that's your own life that you have to enjoy. So comparing to just like one day I will be this, one day I will go there, just do it. So just day one, do it. You have to believe to yourself, you have to believe that you can make it happen, then make it happen. Because if you just wait until when, like right now, the condition is in the pandemic, you have to be creative. So you have to do something different to survive. And at the end of the day, it's your own life, so you have to decide your own fate. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Harris. Wow, all of these debates are really top, like deep. I enjoy, and I totally agree with you. Nike, just do it. Awesome. Thank you, Harris. And next is I see Intan Rawit Sapanti. You have been nominated by your TMI friend, Pipit. So here, I think happiness will be a good topic for you. what is the happiest experience you have had? Intan, what is the happiest experience you have had? Time 1 to 2 minutes. Are you ready?
Okay, let me think. I'm sorry, I haven't used my English for decades, so
It's okay.
okay, so
Just like now.
the happiest experience. So lately, I was very busy, but I tried to join with the course. It's like how to say. I don't have enough time for myself, like teaching for 1 week for uh, too many credits, but I want to have another chance to learn, because I really like what Pipit said, because we never stop to learn, because life is never stop to teach us. So I agree with that term. So I decided to join with the course in Korea. I start to learn Korean language right now. So I thought it was my happiest experience, because I could learn something new, or really new, and I really love that. And I could meet with other friends from around the world. They all learn the Korean language, and maybe next, it's really the adrenaline and the excitement to learn something new is, I think, is the happiest experience for me. So sorry, Natalie, I cannot speak. It's my first time. Thank you, Bang.
Oh, no mo chareso.
Kumawa.
That's the only Korean Natalie knows.
Yes. Me too.
So I just said to Intan, well done, you did great. So truly, the courage to speak, that counts. So thank you for sharing that. Next.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Imelda, are you there? Yes, Imelda Hutabarat.
Hi.
Okay, Imelda, I think you're pretty creative as well. So give you this picture so you can comment on that.
All right. Okay.
You ready?
Yes. All right. I will try. So I think that's a picture about work together, a teamwork, unity. So I think when we work alone, it is okay. But when we work together, I think we gather our strength, so we can finish more work, and we can gain more succeed. So I think it is fine to work alone, but there is also a time when we work together. And I think when we work together, we can have more things to achieve. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Imelda. Yes, definitely. When we collaborate, we can achieve more. Next one, Herbert, you also been nominated again by your good friend. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Natalie. I'm really sorry. I was attending to my 4-month-old, so I kind of leave the meeting halfway there. So
no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
And I didn't know I was supposed to speak, so I thought I could just shadow you guys and watch you guys talk, but that's all right.
So you have the chance to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on a given topic, and I'll give you a topic of journey.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Herbert.
Thank you. Where do I see myself in 5 years? Hopefully not the president of the United States. I mean, right now it seems like everyone can be the president of the United States, but anyway, I hope in 5 years I can be the leader in my company. I mean, I've been working for quite so long now. I've moved ranks and everything, but at the moment, especially after this year, 2020, I really thought that it is time for me to step up and be the leader in everything that I do, especially in my job. It hasn't materialized in the last 10 or 20 years I've been working. I've always worked as a low-level employee, so to speak. So in 5 years, I think it is fair to say that I have to move out and really start thinking and developing myself to be a leader someday, because that was actually my goal like a long time ago, but it hasn't, as I said, materialized. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Herbert, for sharing that. Definitely, it's not one day, but it's day one right now. So in the next 5 years, you can be the leader of your company. And last but not least, our last speaker, I would like to give this privilege to someone who woke up especially at 2:30 a.m. in the morning from LA, Herman Whitaker, to be our last table topic speaker for tonight.
Good morning.
Good morning, Herman. So Herman, I think I'm gonna give you a picture, this picture. So you can share with us your thought or your comments on this picture. You still
Okay.
need, or you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. Let's dance.
All right, awesome.
One of the things that I noticed when I first saw the picture was the fish in the front. And it seemed to me that he was the leader. Others were following. And our conversation today has been about change. Zig Ziglar said that the difference between a dream and a goal is that the goal has a clock on it. In several of our conversations today, we've said day one or one day. My thought is that that fish, the one in the front, chose today to begin to lead. Several of our speakers today have talked about their goals of moving forward, of taking a chance, and something about not being fatal or final. And one of the things, the life lessons I try to teach Ben's younger siblings is that things happen to us in life, and if they are not fatal, they are not final. And we have to take risk in order to become the better self we're supposed to be. The fish that was red was different than everyone else, and he stood out because I think he took the risk to take the lead. And I think that as we start to dream about what Toastmasters will bring to us as leaders and as speakers, I think we have to be willing to take the risk. So my challenge to you today is to take a moment, take a breath, and remember that in every choice in life, you can lead, follow, or get out of the way. But one way or the other, life's still going with us. Back to you.
Thank you, Herman. Life is still going with us. Great closing. So that's the end of my session, everyone. Thank you for your participation. Hope it is fun. I'm a little bit constricted by time, but next time I would love to involve more people in our fun table topic session. So I return it back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmasters Ronawati.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Natalie. It was a very enjoyable, and we learned a lot from all the participants, and we have very, very good topic and also speaker. So it was really enlightening session for me. And also I would like to apologize that we are running late in our time today. We tried to fix it within 1.5 hours, but apparently we are a little bit late. So I apologize for that. And let's continue with our evaluation. So I would welcome our GE Ben to call his team to evaluate for the speech. Please welcome
Wow.
Ben Bhinneka.
Thank you, Tom. And yes, apology again about the time. You'll hear about that later. But to keep it going, let's welcome our evaluator for the evening, all the way from Phoenix Toastmasters Club. He's a head of study at Loomis Prep School. He's a public speaking trainer and a district evaluation contest champion. So, Denny, get ready for a brutal evaluation. And if you drink or not during his off time, just like Tom Cruise in Cocktail, he'll mix you up a mean cocktail or mocktail while scaling Mount Everest because he loves to hike. Let's all welcome Ricky, Toastmaster Ricky Tionardi.
Thank you very much, Ben. Well, fellow Toastmasters and guests, today we share the story of Danny's experience in finding inspiration of people who comes around him in the form of his mentor. And can I just say, as a fellow nerd, that I really am grateful, and it's an honor for me to be part of the journey to greatness. Because when I see from your speech, I see lots of promise. I see lots of passion. We could see from his speeches he started with a quote, which is, a good teacher teaches, a great teacher shows, excellent teacher inspires. It is a triad which is tried in advanced form of speaking, but besides that, he also follows it with sequences of stories about the list of mentors which changes his life. And honestly, I really love the story because it really reminds me back of how I started as a Toastmaster. I think everyone can relate to it. So great job, great passion, great determination, keep it up. I know it's probably going to be a bit hard because you're not used to public speaking, but you are going there. You're definitely heading in the right direction. As a speaker, we deal with some risk when we are doing public speaking, particularly when it comes to making great delivery. Toastmasters, Danny, I could see that sometimes you have to afford eye contact, and your hand gestures could be repetitive, and you will be stuttering at times. And I think this was actually a sign of nervousness. So, don't overthink too much of the delivery. My suggestions is simply get yourself used to the stage, deliver more speeches, because, come on, we are just not ourselves when we are nervous. So I understand how it is. Just get yourself used to the stage. And if I can say just one more thing for your upcoming speech, is I would recommend to create a better outcome, because I felt like one thing that you could benefit more is putting a clearer message by the end of your speech. So I'm not sure what you're trying to say, whether you're trying to inspire mentors to be a better mentor or to inspire people to look for mentors. So my suggestions would be to put on a clear message at the end of your speech. That being said, keep up those wonderful determination, and I wish that your speech would have the power to change people the way your mentors has inspired you. All right, back to you, Jay.
Okay, thank you, Ricky.
All right, fantastic. Now we're going to do this. We're going to get a timer's report from our wonderful skydiving champion timer Hida for our speakers, table topics, and evaluator, please.
Ben, wait, give me a minute.
Okie doke.
Launch the polling, Ben.
All right, well, can we just ask this simple question, Hida? Is everyone qualified on the table topics? Yeah, everyone's qualified. Great. So our ballot counter, can you launch the polling for our table topics while we're waiting for our timer?
All right, so I will put in the chat. There's a form. Please fill it up.
Please vote. Click on it. Vote, please, now. And while we're doing that, all you got to do is click on your favorite table topic. 2 clicks or 3 clicks. All right. Now let's bring us to our grammarian all the way from the Philippines. Hopefully everyone is doing okay. They just had a terrible typhoon.
Toastmaster Ben, could you give me a minute? I'm saving the PowerPoint presentation.
Yes, I'll give everyone minutes.
Thank you.
You get a minute. You get a minute. You get a
Ben,
minute.
why don't you do your general evaluation?
Yes, I'm gonna do the overall general evaluation. Nope, we're gonna go to our counter. How about that? Counter, are you ready?
If I ask you a minute, you will be going crazy, right?
Oh man, my general evaluation is gonna be great tonight.
So, guys, thank you, G. I would like to start my evaluations by quoting again what Herman said. If it is not fatal, it is not final. So don't worry, guys. This counter report is not fatal at all. It is for your improvement. So again, it doesn't matter how long have you been speaking. Even if you are professional speakers, filler words sometimes if you're not well prepared or if you are in not good conditions, you do that mistake as well. So for our first speaker, I count about 4 from Denny. From Natalie, I count 1 and 1 repeated word, but, yeah, not the bottom one, okay? From Pipit, I count 1 and 2 repeated words. From Tagu, I count 2 repeated words. From Ayu to Lufti, 3 Anggi, 1 1 repeated word. Haris, 2 Intan, more than 5 but keep it up. Good. Imelda, 3 Herbert, also more than 5 That's all. Again, this is not fatal, so this is not final. Back to you, G.
Thank you, counter. And thank you for our timer. If you guys want to look at the chat box, the times are in the chat box. All right. Thank you, Hida. Fantastic. Right on cue. Charlie, are you ready? Okay. We're waiting for the grammarian report. I'm going to give my GE report. And fantastic meeting. A lot of great energy today. So what I want to do is I'm going to give a little bit about the beginning and, of course, the end. The greatest thing about Toastmasters is this meeting didn't start at 7 o'clock. This meeting started a month ago with Burona, Pipit, and Natalie, and myself. We've been putting this thing together, mainly those three. I just sit back and relax. Not that I'm, just because I'm lazy. That's pretty much it. No, I actually do a lot of work putting teams together. But no, this is a hard thing we do. We've been practicing and preparing for this for about a couple weeks to a month. So thank you all for coming, and I hope you guys were entertained and had a great opportunity for this. Now, again, with that being said, we did start on time. Thank you, Robin, for that. That was fantastic, getting us going with rules. Thank you, Natalie, for coming in and talking to everybody. That helps set the tone for our awesome meeting. I want to thank our speakers. Denny, great job. Guys, Denny, from 1 year ago to today, he is increased. His speaking is amazing. It's getting a lot better. And again, that just shows from as you keep on working, it doesn't matter what skill you are, there's a place for Toastmasters for you. And Denny is improving every single moment. Pipit, 30 minutes. It's not 10 minutes. Great message. Way to get everyone involved, get everyone excited, bringing people here. But we're on a time crunch. 30 minutes is not 10 minutes. All right, but you're great, and I love your message. Well done. Right, so what I want to do is I want to give a little quick message for all the table topic speakers. So Tegu, thank you for your great speech. You have fantastic aspirations for speaking and learning a new language, but you got to slow down a little bit. For a native English speaker, it was hard for me to understand how quickly you were going. You're like the radio guy or the guy in the commercials at the end that's talking about all the side effects in a medicine. Just speak really fast. But well done. Eri, great pacing. Very relaxing explanation of crossroads. Good voice intonation. Ayu, well done on repeating the question in the beginning. It helps speakers give us some extra moments to think about what we're going to say, especially when we're caught off guard. You did a great job, IU. Luffy, great message. Face your fear. That's all you got to do. Public speaking is crazy scary. All we got to do is face our fear, get over with, especially here. Everyone's here to help. Angie, you are possible. Thank you for sharing your teaching experiences. As a teacher myself, most of the time I want to throw my kids off the school building. But you gave me motivation how to get through some of those tough times when those kids are crazy. Harris, day one, the start of everything. It's a great message. And yes, we have to start something. Might as well start today, day one. Well done. Intent, for not using English for the last decade, your English is fantastic. Never apologize for speaking in any language, let alone a second or third language. You did wonderful. Emilda, teamwork. When working together, finish the job and we're more successful. It's a fantastic message. Thank you for sharing. Herbert, 5 years. I hope I'm alive in 5 years. It's a great interview answer. When you said that you want to you have your goals, you want to be higher in your company. Toastmasters, guys, gives you that confidence. And there's also opportunities to work on your interview skills. Table topics helps with you coming up with off the top of your head conversations. So great goal. I hope you actually get there. Herman, try to be funnier. I don't know. Just try to be funnier, okay? Nothing positive. I think you need to be funnier. Now, that's a joke. He is my dad, so I'm going to be harder on him. So just be funnier. Well done. Thank you for waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's crazy. I would not do it either. Right. So going to our role takers, Robin, you've already done a good job. Again, just great smile. Just keep on doing that. Casting the ballot. See, there it is. Look at that smile, everyone. Caught him. Easy. Ida, fantastic timers report. Again, if you guys want to learn skydiving, motorcycle racing, Hida is the person to ask. She doesn't think that's funny. It's a joke, Hida. All right, and let's go. We have our all counter. Very thorough. Thank you very much, Paculus. And let's go with Charlie. Are you ready for the grammarian report?
Yes, I am.
All right, so after the grammarian report, I'm going to rip into the improvements for 30 seconds. Charlie, go right ahead.
Can you see my PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, you can.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and friends. Welcome to English 101, the rudiments of the English language. When we say rudiments, these are the basics of the English language, which we have to learn so that we can use the English language correctly and, of course, in a better way. So let me start with the gems of the meeting, digging through the beauty of the English language. Tonight is a feast of beautiful phrases, beautiful sentences, beautiful speeches because of awesome and amazing speakers from this club. So I want to share with you some of the amazing sentences which I got. Great teachers inspire, never stop learning because life never stops teaching. Pick the right pond. No one is successful by himself. Is not moving. Successful people are super connectors. Be a super connector. Strive to be better with perks. There are no wrong answers or choices in life. Stick to what you choose because at the end of the day, life is a choice. Believe and follow or get out of the way. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, English is not our native language. And so whenever we speak, it is understandable that we make some mistakes from time to time. So welcome to the Germs Correcting Fossilized Mistakes. When we say fossilized mistakes, these are mistakes which have become habitual because the speakers are not aware that they're making these mistakes. But good news is we can rectify or correct these mistakes. First, hello, fellow Toastmaster and guests. If you're talking in an audience, it is expected that you have more than one person listening to you. So you say, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So there should always be an S for Toastmasters and an S for guests because you are addressing a crowd. Next, help me in one of the meeting. When you say one of the meeting, one of the rather, if you use the expression one of the noun should always be in the plural form. So you simply say, he helped me in one of the meetings. Also, if you're coming from the past point of view, you also have to make sure that you are actually using the past tense because you're referring to something which happened in the past. So instead of saying he helped, you simply say he helped me in one of the meetings. Okay, so moving. Okay, she has been in Toastmaster for many years now. Our organization, Toastmasters, always has an S. Never omit the S unless you are referring to a single person. Let's say, for example, I am a Toastmaster. We are Toastmasters, and our organization is Toastmasters, always with an S. He said to me, this can be better say this way. He told me. So instead of saying he said to me, he told me. He told me that, blah, blah, blah. Wait for this. Next is the use of tag questions. I think the use of tag questions. A while ago, somebody said, she has been with us, right? So that is actually using a tag question. But to use right at the end of the statement is actually not acceptable in formal conversations because right is actually non-standard or informal. So if, for example, if you say English is interesting, you don't have to say right, but you have to say instead, English is interesting, isn't it? So that is the use of a tag question. Positive statement, negative tag. Or if the tag is negative, then if the statement is negative, then the tag is positive. Let's say, for example, she is not washing the dishes. Is she? The statement here is negative because of the presence of not. Now, how to negativize a statement? Through the use of no, not, or never. So positive statement, negative tag. Negative statement, positive tag. I closed the door, didn't I? I can barely hardly hear you, can I? Now with this one, barely and hardly are actually negative words, so they mean not also. So we simply say, I cannot hear you, can I? So that is the use of a tag question. In October 3, 2019. So this time, I would like to teach you how to use, when to use in and on with dates. So we use on with a complete date, with the month, with the date, and with the year on October 3, 2019. And then on, let's say, for example, Monday, on Tuesday. When do we use in? We use it with a month. So for example, in October, in November, in December, in 2019, in 2011, etc. Now, what about live in, live on, and live at? We live in a country. I live in the Philippines, Pangasinan. I live in Dagupan. I live in San Jacinto. Live at, complete address. Let's say, for example, live at 179, etc. And then live on, you live on a street. So live in, live at, and then live on. The power of prepositions. You know, prepositions are the most difficult parts of speech to learn. So these are simple things which you have to remember whenever you're using these prepositions in, on, and at. Let me share you my screen. A preposition is missing here, and that is with. Let me share with you, let me share my screen with you because you are sharing it with people so that they can see it. Let us welcome the table topic master. The same for the word Toastmasters. Do not eliminate the word S for table topics. Let us all welcome the table topics master. I'm gonna pick for you. Gonna means going to, and wanna means want to. Gonna and wanna are actually non-standard, meaning they are not acceptable in formal conversation. So instead of saying gonna, just simply say going to. Instead of saying wanna, just simply say want to. So we simply say, I'm going to pick for you. I'm afraid of going out of my comfort zone. I still do. I'm afraid of going out of my comfort zone. I still am. Am refers to the verb in the first statement. I am afraid of going out of my comfort zone. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, pronunciation actually is also very important because a mistake in pronunciation is a change in meaning. Let's say, for example, it's different when you say lose and then loss, or bitch and then beach. So let's say, for example, the word distinguished, you have to pronounce the final sound t, distinguished, and then please, hotel. For numbers 13 and 14, if the word is used as a noun, the primary stress is on the first syllable. You say debate. But if it's a verb, you say debate. The stress changes from the first syllable into the second syllable if you're using it as a verb. Let's say, for example, I want to debate with you on this issue. And then speak and teach. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, as I told you, English is not our native language, but the good news is English can be learned. It is learnable. And because of that, let me give you 3 tips in order for us to become better speakers of the English language. First is listen to speakers who have the right and good command of the English language, because you are going to learn lots of styles, good phrases, and good choices of words from them. Second, always learn at least 1 word every day. Let's say, for example, the word of the night is change. Learning 1 word every day is equal to 365 new words in a year. Imagine if yearly you're going to learn 365 words. And that is going to be awesome for you to express your feelings, your thoughts, and ideas. And lastly, allow yourself to make mistakes. That is by keeping on practice. They say that practice makes perfect, but no one is practice. Why practice? We practice because we want to become better people. Practice is tantamount to bettering ourselves. It's okay to make mistakes because it is through mistakes that we learn and that we better ourselves. What matters is not the beginning, but the end, what becomes of us after the learning process. Back to you, General Evaluator of the Night.
Yes, thank you, Charlie. That was super duper thorough. Hopefully you guys took a little bit of notes on that. Being thorough is the way to be. And guys, I have 30 seconds. All right, unshare the screen, please. All right, awesome. In 30 seconds, I'm gonna say that what Charlie just said is practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. And today we were not perfect, and I'm gonna explain why. This meeting is supposed to be an hour and a half from start to finish. It is 8:54. We're already 24 minutes past time. As a person in the Army, or was, time standard is a big thing. We don't want to waste yours. I don't want to waste mine. That is issue. We all have families and lives. Even though our meeting is online, I care about your time, right? So time, we did not do a very good job of that today. All right. Our evaluator of the day. Again, he's a champion evaluator. I heard a little bit of what he had to say. And the idea of that is we're all online. Technical issues are always going to happen. But if we're going to be available to us as a group, we want to be in an area where we can listen and hear, especially if you have something really good to say. Be in an area where we can hear you. Otherwise, it's not valuable for us. So again, we thank you for your evaluation, but gotta have it where we can hear it, so it's useful. All right. Other than that, we had a great meeting. I hope you guys enjoyed us. I'm gonna go right directly back to our ballot counter. He is gonna give us your rewards, and it's another chance for you guys to see Robin smile. Ah, I got it again. All right.
All right, so I'm gonna launch. I already launched the poll, so I'm gonna share my screen. Hold on. All right. And the winner is Herman.
You cannot see it. Oh, there you go.
All right, thank you, Robin. New rule, we gotta stop voting for that guy. Right? Stop voting for that guy. It's a fraud. We need a revotes. Okay, that's a joke from American. Oh, right. Let's give it to Natalie. She is going to close us up for the night.
No,
Thank you
it's
very
fine
much.
for group pic.
Oh, yeah, wait, first. Wait, what?
Steven, don't bring your personal feeling into the meeting, all right? And so,
photo.
Ballot counter, please, first, before we take a group photo, can we take a picture of the certificate with Herman?
It is actually recorded, so I can snapshot it later.
Okay, awesome. Then I'll return it back to you, Robin, for the group photo.
Okay, so everyone turn on your videos.
We can't see you, Robin.
Yeah, I'm here. All right, so
One.
wait.
Lufty.
Everyone.
So we have 2 pages, so 2 times, yeah?
Yep. Okay, so I will just take whoever is on the screen. Okay, 1, 2, 3, for smile. Okay, one more. Okay, second page now. Smile, everyone. Okay, great job. You want to take a crazy one? Okay, let's take a crazy one. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, second page. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, well done. Back to you, Natalie.
Thank you, Robin. Thank you, General Evaluator Ben. And thank you, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm so touched that ever since we started this meeting, I counted it was 36, and now we ended the meeting, it's still 36. So thank you, everyone, for staying in this meeting for 2 hours now. Amazing. And let me share a good news for you first. We would like to welcome an additional new members to our Bhinneka Online Club. First is Lufty. Welcome, Lufty. Woo! And then second one is Della. Welcome, Della.
Hi, thank you.
And then next is Aprilia. And I noticed that she said her battery went down, but welcome, Aprilia, to the club. And then we have Harris. Welcome, Harris, to the club. And last but not least is Ayu. Welcome, Ayu.
Yay!
Wow. Thank you, guys. We have 5 new members, and we're very happy because to open a club, we need 20 people as a member. And now I think Madam Pipit, correct me if I'm wrong, that we already fulfilled the head counts, or do we still have 1 or 2 spots?
Coming soon.
All right.
We need to be sure, yeah.
All right.
Maybe
cool.
like 2 or 3 more slots left, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, okay. So if you're interested in becoming our members, contact Pipit, Bu Rona, Ben, or myself, even after this meeting ends. And let me give you like a very quick closing because I know we're running out of time. For me personally, the benefits of joining a Toastmasters club as a member, but number 1 is the personal growth that I experienced is a little bit different than when we are at school. When we are at school, we were always compared with other people. If you love competition, don't worry. We have speech competition coming up soon on January or February. So you can compete there and you can release your bloodlust. But if you're more like Denny or Ben or other people who more focusing on personal growth and learning with your own pace, then the comparison is just between you and yourself. Like Ping said, Ping 3 months ago and Ping now. he already experienced a lot of changes. Now, the second thing that I would like to share is Toastmasters Club is a great opportunity to connect and to collaborate. Inside and outside of Toastmasters, doors are opportunities are always open, just like Pipit said, and we can be the super connector. For me and Rona to be invited to that event that you saw the poster earlier, it was because we were in Toastmasters. The founder of that business community was also a Toastmasters member, and he connected us. My first paid training this year was also because I was recommended by a Toastmasters member to her organization. So it truly opened up door. And recently, Ping, my friend in Toastmasters, offered to coach me on how to create and launch podcasts in 1 month because of Toastmasters. Great opportunity to connect, collaborate, and learn from each other. And last but not least, this is a supportive community. So we are all here to learn, to share, and to self-actualize. So whatever it is your why that brought you to Toastmasters, make sure you can self-actualize it. Make sure you can actualize it here, whether you want to learn more, whether you want to practice, whether you want to compete, whether you want to progress in your career, whether you want to share and mentor people. This is the platform. You can take it and you can mold it just like what you want it to be. And for that, I really look forward to connect with all of you and to soon open this Bhinneka Online Club, the first online club in Indonesia officially, which hopefully in December. So if you are really interested, connect with us, Pipit, Ben, Burona, or myself, and we'll tell you how to become a member. And as Pipit has shared earlier, this is the great time to join because Toastmasters International just gave a waive for a new member fee. So 1.1 million is for 10 months. Cheaper than a Starbucks for a month. That's all from me, and thank you everyone. This second demo meeting for Bhinneka Online Club is officially closed.
Natalie, I would like to project a little bit. So when you were speaking, Intan, Imelda, Desi registered. So probably we have 20 people. But if we somehow more people maybe want to join, we need to talk about the distribution of the club thingy. But
Bhinneka regular meeting will be always Sunday.
yes, that's actually another problem. So after we get the members, then we can do voting and talk about what is the best time and the best day, right? Yes.
Everyone will get a voice in this club.
Yes, and everybody's voice will be counted. So every ballot will be counted. Okay.
Mail-in ballots will be counted.
Election is finished, and we need to close this meeting. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
For those of you who have questions and would like to talk to us, I, Pipit, Natalie, and Ben will be here for a while. So if you have any questions, please feel free to stay with us and ask your questions.
Yes.
So thank you all and good night. And thank you for coming and joining us today.
Thank you.
Here, everyone. See you.